has been 2 years since the government implemented measures to cool the property market. Since then, prices have come down by about 8 to 10%. Now, although the government says the cooling measures won't be removed anytime soon, property market watchers say a slow economic growth climate might be a good time to at least tweak these measures. Patrick John Lim with more.
The property market could finally be showing signs of stabilizing 2 years after the government introduced a slate of measures, including the additional buyer's stamp duty and the total debt servicing ratio. HDB resale prices have fallen about 10% from their highs in 2013, while private resale prices have come up by about 8%. After taking office, the new Minister for National Development, Mr. Lawrence Wong, said that the cooling measures were here to stay for now, as the government did not want to risk a premature market rebound. However, he added that the situation was still fluid and some measures might be adjusted going forward. Analysts say a slowing economy could also provide the environment to tweak some measures without fear of market spikes.
Perhaps the best environment for the government to ease off on some of the cooling measures is when the economy is in the slower state of growth, or maybe even in the recession. And of course, in such a situation, housing demand will naturally be weaker. So if the government were to remove any of the cooling measures in such an environment, then the chances of prices growing strongly are minimized.
One area of concern among potential home buyers is the normalization of interest rates. And in 2015, some key benchmark rates in Singapore have started to creep up. Higher interest rates would mean higher mortgage and borrowing costs. However, industry watchers say they think the market has already factored this in.
The only element of risk is perhaps interest rates increasing in the coming year. However, the market would have already factored that in because loan approvals today is based on a 3.5% interest rate calculation, whereas current housing rates are around 2%, and even if any increase were to happen in the coming year, it would possibly be about less than 2.5% in total. So you're still paying less than what has been the approval was based on. So there's still quite some buffer. So there's no danger of actually people being priced out of the market because of interest rate increasing.
With prices stabilizing, transaction volumes have picked up slightly, especially in the resale market. Looking ahead, industry watchers say they expect next year to pick up where 2015 left off, and that transaction volumes could continue to improve as 50-50 buyers may be lured back into the market.
In 2016, we'll see buyers starting to come back into the market because in the new sale market, I think prices will remain pretty firm, and it has been remaining pretty firm for areas like the RCR and OCR. That is the mid-tier and the mass market for new sales, because land cost is pretty sticky up there. It has not really fallen that much, land cost. In fact, it's gone up for some recent tenders. It's only in the resale market that transaction volumes may start to pick up because the number of buyers who've been sitting on sidelines starting to see value emerge in the resale market.
According to statistics from the URA, the total number of completions for 2015 is expected to hit just over 22,000 units, including ECs, with another 27,000 units completed in 2016.